So I love that going into this, I was already thinking, yes, I can understand everything that happens in Classroom of the Elite. I'm not going to get lost at all. And this show continually reminds me that if I was in this anime, I would not be going to this school, because just the instructions themselves confuse me, let alone figuring out the strategies that these kids come up with in like less than a day. But yeah, I'm glad I'm reacting to it with English, because if I had to try to follow along with the subtitles and then try to figure out what the heck's going on, honestly, I would be super lost. So in the last episode, we dealt with, well, basically everyone was getting into random groups. They got to pick their groups based on class year and gender. Ayana Koshi is with a mishmash group of people in which, yes, originally you would think that they are not going to win at all, but it's Ayana Koshi's group. And he also has that one right-hand man in class A, which he seems very smart and very capable of doing things himself. So who knows, maybe their group is going to surprise us, because they always do. Then you had Sakiyanagi, it's a Gi. She told Ayana Koshi that she's going against class B, or she's going to try to take down class B. Really don't know. She has this conspiracy theory that Ichinose is like the bank for class B, so she wants to take her down. But Ayana Koshi has more to deal with. He's focusing, or he was told by the former president to take out the new president. And we also agree with Ayana Koshi that Horikita is underestimating the new president. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure with the original content as always. Today I got my smart glasses on. Hopefully this will help me figure out the stuff more. Probably not, but it's best to dream. And let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Well, man is wolf to man. Thank you, Plotus. It's Plotus.
Get down! What the hell do you think you're doing up there?
The view from here is simply
He does this every morning.
Perfect for a
What do you mean?
superior being like myself.
This man. He did not just do a leap of faith.
Go try to call him back.
Are you injured?
This guy's supposed to be our leader, isn't he?
He's the
You wanna
leader?
Lose, fine, but don't drag us down. Why do I keep messing everything up?
I don't think he messed up last round.
I'll try to convince Koenji to come back.
Just go, or else you'll be late.
If we leave you, your injury could get worse, which would put us all in a bad spot come test day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Ayana Koji?
That's right. Oh, who did that?
I've been looking for you, Koenji.
Koenji.
Don't worry, I'll head back. Unless there was some other business you had with me.
There's always some other business.
On the last day of the exam, I'd like you to do whatever you can to help.
I see now. The person who tamed Dragon Boy and made him retreat with his tail between his legs.
Oh, he knows. Koenji's so smart. He got all that just by the pressure of Ayana Kochi's grip.
Seems no one can get through to him.
Koenji, man. I think, was it when they were in the forest the first time and he pretended to be sick so he can stay on the cruise? Ever since then, I was like, yo, this man's kind of smart. Maybe it wasn't the forest. I think it was when they were trying to figure out who's the leader. He like guessed the right person. I don't think he guessed. So Koenji is playing dumb on purpose. Sorry, no, he's not even playing dumb. He's just like, he does him.
It's delicious! What kind of meat even is this?
It's boar. Apparently, it was delivered today.
Well, it's
Bet it was.
super gamey.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry, but does this charm belong to you?
Huh? Yeah, that's mine.
Was this on purpose?
Miyabi, right, you wouldn't know him by that. I mean, President Nagumo has his eye on you too.
That's
Ah,
flattering, but
she's a second year?
pretty much the only thing I'm good at.
To be honest, I'd love to see Miyabi get knocked down a peg or two.
Is that so? From the way you were talking about him, you don't seem to be quite as enamored with him as the other second years.
Well, aren't you observant? You could say he and I have history.
You know how he really is. Put it on a persona.
Since you found my charm, I'll do my best to answer any questions you have.
How long you got?
I need you to tell me what happened when the girls divided into groups.
Either he got extremely lucky that he picked up this charm for the second year who just gives him all the information, or this was pre-planned by someone.
Hey,
I'm too skeptical to think the first
Still
one.
awake?
Obviously. What?
We're 2 days away from the exam. If things keep on like this, we're in deep trouble.
Oh, shut up. I couldn't care less about getting expelled.
Odd thing to say.
I used to play soccer back in middle school.
So what? You want a cookie or something?
If you have some.
I found myself feeling detached from it all. Like I didn't belong with them.
So then what happened? You're not in the soccer club now, right?
Yeah. No, I wonder sometimes. If I stuck it out and kept playing soccer, maybe I could have found where I truly belonged.
I don't think so.
Well, what about all you guys? Got any regrets?
Huh? Our regrets? I got no
Who
clue what
actually
you're
is
talking about.
asleep?
Ever since I was a kid, the only thing I focused on was studying. I was awful at sports. And so, I never put any effort to improving.
Understandable.
Before coming here, I thought my academic skills were good enough to get me into Class A. Despite all my hopes, I ended up
I want to know
in
more
Class
about
D.
him.
It's just like during the Island exam and the sports festival. Everyone would be better off if I wasn't here.
Let's not go there.
I'm not gonna lie, it pisses me the hell off when you try to order me around. But out of everybody here, you're the only one who stepped up to take responsibility for our group of misfits.
Or did Yanakoshi tell him to step up?
But our band of brutes isn't so bad.
Hey, who are you calling a brute?
Let's be honest here, guys.
Not wrong.
I got this. Go get some rest. We'll be totally screwed if your leg isn't healed up in time for the test.
Oh, he has niceness. The nice side. There we go.
Behavior, my friend.
Commendable my ass. You look at the time today, Koenji.
Koenji.
Everyone, let's talk about tomorrow's race. The rules state each person in a group has to run a minimum distance during the relay.
Okay.
As long as that criteria is met, there's nothing to stop other students from picking up their teammates' slack.
Just have Yanakoshi run the whole thing.
That's fine. Just leave it all to me. I'll win it for our group.
Sounds good. You can count me in too.
You're a brute, but
Bit
are
of
you
distance
fast?
Running shouldn't be a problem.
Thanks, you guys.
You think Albert's up for it?
Well, he's pretty fast when he wants to be, but his stamina's nothing to write home about, eh, big guy?
That's my B.
That's my B? It's my bad?
The rest is up to Koenji.
We're not sure if he'll care enough to participate in the first place.
We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Our leader's got his work cut out for him.
Okay, I'm rooting for them. I mean, I know they're gonna at least get second. Nah, at least get third.
Howdy, ladies. How are things going over here?
Oh,
Things
Suo.
are just as rowdy as ever, Pseudo. You guys
Pseudo.
look like you're doing well.
If you need any help, just ask, okay?
Bothering you. So much, Hirata.
That pass along. Don't do that.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were crying back here.
That's a lie.
It's all our fault. He's been fighting by himself this whole time.
I feel like it's more like he wants to fight himself.
There's nothing our class can do to help him in his fight.
Are you sure?
I see. Though I think you ought to focus on your own group more.
Are you listening to me? I told you it's fine. Whatever, forget I said anything.
All right, what's the plan? We're not gonna know until like it actually happens, or like after it happens. Open your eyes. Yeah. Koshi, do you even sleep? I feel like maybe you get like an hour. Otherwise, it'll be inefficient.
Hashimoto and Ryuin.
Ewan? Really?
It's clear they're up to something. But it's hard to tell what they're saying from this distance.
Both the presidents? It's an interesting band of people. All four of them are very smart though, so...
We took our exams on the last day. The deciding factor would be the fourth exam.
Okay.
The marathon would make or break our group's final.
I'm hoping Koenji participates.
Albert!
Oh, okay, okay. Oh my gosh. I mean, he did say Albert was fast, he just doesn't have stamina. Oh, please don't hurt yourself more than you already are.
Yukimura! I had to run extra to cover for you. You'd better give it all you've got.
Let's just hope Koanji works.
I'm on it.
Just breaks his ankle as soon as he starts taking a step. Ooh, Ayano Koji, please just go super fast.
You're still good.
He's gonna pass out. No one's watching you, so you can actually go fast.
Well, I suppose it's only fair if I put in a bit of effort myself.
Oh, please do so.
You all did well over the past 8 days of the training camp.
We don't.
The average
We
score
don't see it?
was higher. One more thing. The highest overall score was achieved by Class 3A, Manabu Horikita's group.
I knew you could do it, sir.
Okay.
Wow, you sure showed me.
Seems I've won our wager. Too bad.
This is
About
all
that.
fixed.
I wouldn't call it winning.
I'm afraid there was one group that failed to meet the threshold to pass. As per the rules, the group led by Momoko Ikuri will be penalized.
What did you do, Nagumo?
No.
They
there's
threw
no
it.
need to raise your voice, Fujimaki.
Who among your group will you pick?
This
Oh.
one's a no-brainer. She
N-
did
not the
everything she
purple
could
hair.
to disrupt our group from the get-go. I choose Akane Tachibana.
Oh my gosh.
Why didn't you ask when you needed help?
Forgive me. I didn't want to be a burden.
Ugh.
I thought that I could handle it by myself.
Why did you go after Tachibana?
Trust me, it wasn't anything personal. I was just dying to see what kind of face you would make when I cut off your right hand.
Though our methods
What?
differed, I gave you the courtesy of my trust.
And I'm choosing to throw that trust right back at your face.
See, that's what
I'll
Yanakoshi
expel
said.
as many people as necessary to accomplish my goals.
Sir, I have a request. I'd like to buy something with points.
Wait,
Oh,
President,
her
I need
expulsion back?
Whoa.
Reverse
I thought
expulsion?
We were gonna come out of this even, but you're unexpectedly sentimental. You're pretty much single-handedly demoting your entire class.
We'll take that position again soon enough. You've accomplished nothing with this.
He's like, yeah, we got this.
I can't believe that just happened. What kind of maniac would cook up a plan like that?
Your future president.
The chances of her actually getting expelled are 0.
What do you mean?
Like how Tachibana was saved. The second years will pool their points together to make sure she can stay. Nagumo has all the students in his year under his thumb. Each person only needs to give a small number of points. But Manabu Horikita only has his class's funds. After everything's said and done, this hurts him more.
If I were ever in a situation like Tachibana,
Oh no.
do you think you'd make the same choice?
I wouldn't allow them to expel you. I'd do whatever it took to save you.
Sir?
What soon followed after this event was a series of expulsions.
Uh-oh. Well, freak, way to just drop that bomb on us. So here's the thing. I know we really shouldn't draw too much attention to the intro as our source of trying to figure things out, but like, why not, right? I think, is it weird to say that their fixation on the new president, I forgot what his name is I feel like he's still a pawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's not the final boss. I think it's, what's her name? Sakiyanagi. The only reason why I say that is because, again, the intro shows a lot of Sakiyanagi and Yanakoshi battling it out, right? Going against each other. So even though Sakiyanagi is a first year, I feel like she has more ties than she leads on. Maybe to the point of where she could actually have the whole year 2 class in the palm of her hand. But for now, we're focusing on the new president and trying to, I guess, bring him down. I mean, I don't really know how well they're going to bring him down yet, just because Ayano Koshige had said at the very end that there's a series of expulsions going to be happening. But who knows? Maybe they'll include the president. I guess we'll see. But dealing with this ragtag bunch of individuals, Honestly, I thought there was going to be at least another episode to this test in order to, I guess, strengthen the bonds of these people. Though, I mean, they did have that moment inside the sleeping room, whatever, to where they bonded. But man, I said in the beginning, but Koanji is something different, where his reckless behavior makes people think less of him. But you shouldn't think less of him because of how smart he is. Like, to me, it's almost as though he's not book smart, but he's very street smart, and he is very good at intuition. The reason why I said he's very good at intuition is going back to, again, on the cruise ship, where they had that test of trying to figure out who the leader was on each individual group. He said he randomly guessed someone, but I'm guessing he is able to read people's emotions, acts, and stuff like that, and figure out what their true intentions are. So that former test and this moment right here leads me to believe that he is very good at reading people. And again, like I said again in the reaction, when this came to be, this moment, I was like, was this planned? Was this just luck? Maybe it was a little bit of both. I don't know. I lean towards luck just because I can't really see how someone would put this together in a plan. And usually the people who succeed in life are people who find the luck and then jump on it. So maybe this was Ayano Koshi's moment where he saw a lucky moment and he jumped on it. But this girl apparently, right, class or year 2, apparently doesn't really like the new president. Says she has history on him. So maybe she can be the perfect informant for Ayano Koshi as to what makes the new president tick. But she basically gave out the plan that the president was going to do, which is getting someone from the former president, Horikita's group, expelled. Which technically it did happen, though both sides had enough points in order to stop that person from getting expelled. And here's the thing, we don't really know exactly how much it costs to save someone from getting expelled. But if we take Horikita's group, right, class A of the 3rd years, you would think they would have a lot of points. And they, in the series, were saying, oh, it's a huge detriment to Horikita's group because of how many points it is. So if it's very detrimental for a class A of year 3 to do it, I think it's downright impossible for someone like Ayano Koshi's group, who is class C of year 1, to even get near. Maybe class B of year 1, because Ichinose does have a lot of points, so maybe, but I don't know. And when it comes to the race, I so want Ayano Koshi to run fast, but then again, now I'm starting to think Ayano Koshi didn't really want to win this whole trial thing. All he wanted to do is make sure that they get above that bar. So you could, I guess, argue that Ayano Koshi shouldn't have ran fast because all he had to do was get above average, and he's used to making it right about average. Though he probably ran a little bit faster because of the enigma that is Koanji and trying to figure out, okay, is he actually going to run his hardest or not? Luckily, Koanji, I guess, just made his own decision, like, yeah, sure, I'll try. But yeah, this feud between the two presidents is going to be very interesting, and how Ayano Koshi is going to be involved in all of this is interesting as well. I would just love Ayano Koshi to just take out the new president, though it's probably not going to come to like a grandiose thing. And again, if we refer back to Ayano Koshi being the crap out of Ryuin and his group, that was fantastic. But anyways, that was my reaction to Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 2. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.